If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that sub button for more amazing content. Now, let's jump straight into the video. What's good, YouTube? It's your girl Bofina1, bringing you guys yet another YouTube video, and today I want to talk about all the things that are going on literally right now with the world. I don't know, like I was literally talking about this just not too long ago with my mom, and we were just talking about like the world and how everything is turning out and how things are playing out and the buildup of the chaos and why we are in this situation that we are in right now as America and even other countries. And it kind of has me wondering, like, is the world coming to an end? Like, are we coming to an end as a country, as just in general? Like, because you think about it, right? Okay, you know, I'm not gonna get too much into the politics of things, but you know, our current president has clearly made quite a few bad decisions that are now affecting us right now with the whole coronavirus. For those of you who don't know, there were cases of last year of it in like November or whatever, December, and they had offered the president the ability to start sending masks and start, you know, kind of like basically taking precautions so it doesn't spread, and he kind of didn't really think much of it. And because of that, that's part of the reason why it's gotten so bad, why it spread the way that it has, because it was a joke. Everyone thought that, oh, it's just a little cold, it's just a flu, it's not a big thing, we shouldn't worry about it. And due to that, which has caused this whole pandemic, you know, the coronavirus is spreading, people are on lockdown, people are out of work, you know, I mean, it's literally caused chaos. The next thing, obviously, that's going on, if you don't live under a rock and you've actually been paying attention the past day or so or 2 days of the news, people are rioting due to the whole George Floyd situation, you know, for injustice. And, you know, you have peaceful protesters, people that are actually like, hey, you know, we're peacefully protesting, peacefully stating how we feel about this. And then you have the people that are out there looting, out there stealing. And a lot of the police officers, if you kind of like watch a lot of the clips, they're kind of just letting people just do as they please. They're not really taking action. They're not fighting back. And then on top of that, you have our quote unquote president who says that they should release the dogs on them. Now, if you kind of think about that, right? And you look back on the history of America, like, you know, around Martin Luther King era, and you think about what they did when they used to protest. They would hose them down, you know, get a you know, like a fire hose them down, and they would unleash dogs onto protesters to bite them, to basically almost kill them, as a message to say, hey, you're gonna stick to how things have been, and it's not gonna change. So if you kind of think about that, right, like our president of the United States literally is saying to unleash the dogs on these protesters. And the thing is how do you distinguish who's a violent protester and who's a peaceful protester? Because I could be walking and chanting the same thing as the person that's next to me, and then maybe they see a Target or a CVS and they start looting. So I get maced down or I get a dog on me, you know what I'm saying? So it's crazy. And then at the same time, you have all these people that are looting, and some people saying, why are they doing this? Why are they rioting? Why are they breaking stuff? I can see both sides, because some people are tired of the injustice. A lot of those people that are out there that are protesting have experienced injustice with cops, just in general with the legal system. So a lot of them are fed up. You also think about too what's going on. And like I said, I'm not making excuses for the reason why people should be acting like this, but we're in a pandemic. A lot of people have been sitting in the house, people have lost their jobs, people have no money. So a lot of people are looking at this as a way where they can put some food on their table, they can go loot stuff. And some people, just from sitting at home for as long as they have, it's affecting their mental state. Because some people are literally sitting at home watching the news, not doing anything else, and this was just like the boiling point, and they're just like, I'm coming out, I'm gonna go crazy, I'm gonna riot, I'm gonna loot. And you do have some people that are peacefully protesting. I do want to applaud those, but a lot of the looters have kind of gotten somehow intertwined with the protests. And it's crazy, you know. I understand all sides of it, you know. It's kind of like some people are saying, oh, they shouldn't be rioting, but they've done peaceful protests and nothing has happened, you know what I mean? So it's like, okay, clearly that is not working. So what works? Do we have to get violent? You know what I'm saying? But then it's like, okay, you get violent, then it's like, okay, now the connotation, oh, these animals out here are doing this or doing that, you know. So it's like there's no winning. So what are we going to do to change? And that's the big question. What's going to change to make, you know, what needs to happen to make the change? And that's the discussion I want to have with you guys. What do you guys think needs to happen to make the change for African Americans to stop getting treated differently, you know, and just in general, for there to be an equal system? Will there ever be an equal system? Is our president part of the reason why things are getting worse? Why do you think people are looting? You know what I mean? It's a lot of questions. It's a lot of moving pieces that are going on right now. Do you think the quarantine and people staying at home has something to do with this? Like, for example, do you think if this happened, let's say a year ago, when the world was quote unquote normal, right? Do you think people would have reacted the way they're reacting now? Or do you think they would have reacted differently? Or maybe they would have reacted the same? Let me know your guys' thoughts about this down below. I really want to have a debate, well, not debate, but discussion about this. Let me know your thoughts. I'll be reading the comments, try to respond back, you know. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to drop a like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I'll chat with you later. Peace, Finn Army.